Welcome to round 6 of the World Superbike Championship. Jonathan Green reporting from the sun-drenched Adriatic coast of Italy for the San Marino round of the championship. The Misano track is just a few miles down the beach from Rimini in Italy. It's been hosting superbike races since 1991. And as it's an Italian beach resort, the Italian fans are on summer holiday. So there's always a great crowd basking in the sunshine to watch the races. And there's added excitement for them this year as two Italians, world champion Max Biaggi and local Ravenna favourite Marco Melandri, are in contention for the title, second and third place. Just 1 point apart, both chasing championship leader Carlos Checa of Spain and the Altair Ducati team. Carlos took a double win last time out in America and came into Misano with a 61-point lead. The circuit itself has always been a good one for Ducati, and in the past they picked up a record 26 wins since 1991. Biaggi on the Aprilia was a double winner last year, so it looked like it would be another all-Italian manufacturer battle again this year. Also in the mix will be the fastly improving All-Star Suzuki of Michele Fabrizio. Entering just one rider this year, the Suzuki has yet to show its full potential, and was hoping to do just that here at Fabrizio's home race. So we sent our resident expert Steve Martin down to the pits to take a rare look at the Suzuki completely stripped down to find out just what makes it tick.
It's not very often we get to see a superbike fully undressed, but we're lucky enough today to be able to have a look at this machine here, the All-Star Suzuki GSX-R 1000. It's undressed because they're doing an engine change. We'll get to that in a minute, but what I want to do is I want to show you some of the things special that make this bike a superbike and a factory one at that. Let's have a look first of all at this ride height adjuster. This is a full factory item here, and this is what they actually use to raise and lower the height of the bike, which affects the handling. Another thing that's really interesting that you can see easily right here, right now, is if you have a look down at these sensors here, these sensors actually take the temperature of the tyre as Michele Fabrizio is out on track. So that's a very, very interesting information that goes back to the team, and that helps them with tyre choice. You can see behind me here the engine. This engine is out of the bike because it's had its life. It's done 1,000 kilometres. They put a new one in every 1,000k. This is the engine that Michele used in Miller. He did practice here with it, and now they're going to put a new engine in for the event here in Misano. Another thing the team have been working on, aerodynamics. You can see one here, fully dressed except for the fuel tank. They've had the bike in the wind tunnel in the winter. They've also done some work with the air tubes to get more flow into the engine, more power to make this bike a winning package this year. All in all, it's still one of my favourite machines. I love Suzuki. I look forward to seeing it up on the podium.
But qualifying did not go well for Suzuki and Fabrizio, and nor did it for several other top teams, as wet weather greeted the top 16 Superpole entries. Biaggi was quick, but a spill in Superpole 1 cost him a front row start. He would start 7th. The same was true for Haslam, who had to settle for 5th. On the front row was the Yamaha of Melandri, who splashed his way to 4th position, and just ahead was the always good in the wet Jakob Schmerz on the Ducati. Carlos Checa on the other Ducati, the Altair, was favourite then to take the pole, but then out of nowhere came the newly crowned Rennmeister, Britain's Tom Sykes, who went even quicker to take Kawasaki's first pole of the season and Tom's second in his career. On then to race 1, and as Sunday dawned, the rain had gone and it was perfect Adriatic sunshine for the start of race 1. That meant the grid was a lottery, as all the times for the grid were set in the wet. So several quick runners were further back than their dry times would have put them. So there was great expectations from the crowd for a very exciting race 1. Tom Sykes had not been that quick in the drive, and he would start pole. The question was, could he hold on to the lead? Let's head to the start to find out.
And the lights, and away they go to
Perhaps no. Good start by Tom.
Great job by the Yorkshireman, Tom Sykes.
And there's BMW in second.
BMW moving up right up there. Great start.
That's Troy Corser in second place, I reckon.
Wow.
As per normal.
As per normal. Let's hope he can hang on to it. No, that's actually Leon Haslam, 91.
Great start by
Checker
Haslam.
third, and it looks as though it's Biaggi in fourth.
And Lescourse is up there in the middle of the pack as well.
Good start from Jakob Schmerz as well, and then come the Yamahas.
Eugene Laverty behind Lescourse there.
Now, can Sykes hold on to it? But here comes Leon Haslam. Haslam means business this morning. Into the lead goes the Englishman and Quacha.
Yeah, Haslam's had some good results here. BMW have tested here.
Now, this is going to be fun, because Tom doesn't like to do this. And here comes Checker.
Around the outside.
Wow, what a start as we go into Tremonto for the first time. Back on the power hard. Who's got the grunt here?
Well, you'd have to say this is where the four-cylinder machines have got a little bit of an advantage. And there goes Biaggi.
Biaggi,
Pass
wow,
by.
Cavoni. Remember, he came together with Hager a few years ago there. Oh, Max Biaggi, as Haslam makes a mistake and going wider than he usually does. And Biaggi goes up the inside and takes the lead.
And that is exactly the same place that Biaggi passed Corsa last year.
And Checker's just got himself a hurry up because he can just see in front of him that Biaggi's taken the lead, and he doesn't want that to happen very often.
No, because as soon as this guy gets a bit of fresh air, he makes the most of it, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Tom Sykes kind of holding up part of the pack. Melandri trying to get on terms with Checker, Sykes and Biaggi at the moment. Long way to go yet. What a lap that was then, 37.0.
Well, it's still half a second off the lap record on a Yamaha set by Cal Crutchlow last year, so I think we're going to see that pace increase a bit more, but Biaggi right now is making... he's just running away with it.
Well, I said, you know, this is going to be... Go on, Carlos. The championship leader then, up the inside. We're on board with him now, and he's got his sights set now firmly on the man, off in the distance. But this is a big surprise for me. I said it would be a test of character, and he's proving it brilliantly, Biaggi. And I'll tell you what, for all the criticism that gets thrown his way, he is bouncing back. You know, he's a delicate figure, but boy, does he race hard. I mean, he... Oh, no!
Oh,
It's a big, big crash from Jakob Schmerz. Whoa, and a mistake from Biaggi. Now, how do you call that?
It was a bit difficult to see. If we get a replay, then we'll be able to tell you. But,
Because it was though
he didn't
he
let him
apologised.
pass.
No.
Yeah. I think something happened, and perhaps he cut the throttle or something, but whatever it was, he felt at fault.
Yeah.
But I think now Checker's going to put the hammer down.
Yeah, here we go. We'll soon see. I'd like to see a replay of that.
Because the lap times have dropped. Biaggi's lap times have dropped like to the high 37s, and I think that Checker can run at least 0.7. Oh, up the inside, there we go. Nothing wrong with that. Now, yeah, look, he's run a little bit wide, he's come tight, he's taken the line.
No, Checker, absolutely. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that.
Even had time to give him away. But, you know, he's up there and thereabouts at the moment. Just behind Camia there, we saw. But,
and we're looking at Juan Lescourse at the back of this group. What's happened to him this weekend? He's a strange rider. He was up there in the top 4, top 5. Whoa! Wide as you like. He's a big footballer, Biaggi, but it's no time to go on the AstroTurf right now.
Well, there's not much grip on that, especially you could just see it still holding a little bit of water. It rained here last night and yesterday, so that was a big move to lean over.
And that's definitely played into the hands of Checker. The gap now 0.9, almost a second. Here comes Melandri. He does a 37.9, so he's on the pace of the top 3.
Yeah, he is. He's right up there. But if you look now, Checker's really put the hammer down. He's 0.8 quicker than Biaggi that time around.
And again, pointing out that Biaggi would be his hardest rival throughout the season. Carlos Checker knows that. And he's done the right thing by gaining another 5 points on the Italian. But it's been another brilliant display by Carlos Checker, his tiny little pit. And right in the middle there, Ernesto Marinelli, the man who runs the race department for Ducati. And they are having an Indian summer. It's fantastic. And the summer's only just begun, and the living is easy for Carlos Checker. He comes out of the last corner, and King Carlos makes it another win in Misano.
We've been a little bit in trouble at the beginning with a few riders, and was not able to be behind Max. That at the beginning he was very strong, Then when I was able to get the second position slowly, I was catching Max was not easy at all. But after that, I was behind him. Then in one area, he was a little bit running out. I overtake him. And in that moment, I tried to push and do my best. And of course, I was able to put some gap between me and him. And until the end, no, it was a hard race because tires was moving. The feeling from yesterday, especially from Friday, was a bit different, and the stability of the tires was a little bit different. That's why we're riding a little bit different as well, and at the end, but anyway, the result is good, and we will work for the second one now.
So once again, Checker wins with relative ease, his third in a row, extending his lead in the overall championship, with Biaggi's second place moving him back to second overall, putting Melandri back to third. On then to race 2, which in the end would be a two-part race because of a red flag when Marco Melandri went down and caused Leon Camia to follow. So, with bikes and fluids strewn on the track, the race had to be stopped. At the time, Checker was leading, ahead of Biaggi. So, Carlos would start from the pole at the restart with the Italian Biaggi behind. Everyone, including Haga, Fabrizio and Badavini, all had a second chance, with Melandri, the cause of the stoppage, not allowed to restart. So let's head to the 14-lap restart with Checker, going for the double from pole. And go lights, away they go, and that is one good start again from the Kawasaki of Tom Sykes as he takes the whole shot and dominates the start of this race. And once again, it's BMW and Haslam in second place.
Yeah, we haven't really been able to see how good that Kawasaki starts, but that's a great job. And look at Checker there.
Yeah, he toughed up Biaggi then to go into third.
Ruben Zaus got a great start as well there. Zaus is up near the front there somewhere.
And Melandri and Lavati are together just behind Biaggi. Sylvain Gudholi, I think, has got in front of his teammate.
And number 96 of Schmertz is back in front of Gintoli as well.
Berger is the last point scorer at the moment. He's in 15th place as it stands. Adequacha, and this time Checker pushing hard. He's good down this section, is Carlos Checker.
Yeah, he's good at nipping up the inside there.
And he's thinking about it, and he's doing it. Nice move, Carlos.
That's exactly how those two do that overtaking maneuver. Checker likes to get up the inside, then Max Biaggi follows him through on a tighter line.
Now watch the top end of both the BMW, the Ducati and the Aprilia, the three fastest bikes in our championship.
Three fastest bikes, and you couldn't get three more diverse bikes. You've got a V-twin, an inline four, and a V4.
Yep, and having said that, the Yamaha's not far off the top speed, and through goes Max Biaggi, and you saw it with us on board. Great stuff.
Yeah, he took Leon a little bit wide there. But
well, that won't bother Carlos.
That won't bother Carlos, but it might bother Leon a little bit.
Yeah, it might a little bit.
And Melandri's passed in the background too.
Yeah, he's got past Sykes. Out of the last corner, past our commentary position. They scoot on by. So, Leon Haslam is in jeopardy this weekend. He didn't have a good weekend at all in Miller. Started the weekend in 5th place. He needs some points if he wants to keep his championship quest. Oh, no!
Well, let's hope that bike doesn't go on the track. But once again, they made the choice to put the softer front tyre on.
And that's what's let him down.
And it didn't work. He lost the front into the turn 1 there.
Oh, no! And Camia's gone with him.
That's Ruben Zaus. Oh, Camia, sorry.
And got the lights again for the second time, and Biaggi flies off the line on the Aprilia. A much better start this time from the world champion.
Haslam got a good one too.
But the whole shot goes to Biaggi. Leon Haslam getting a lot of attention now from Haga.
Well, Badavini's got to be thinking right now, wow, he knows how close he is to a podium.
And Lavati's got going again.
Yeah. I mean, he should get some points, perhaps, because we've had so many non-finishes. He's in 15th at the moment, is Lavati, so he's riding around for 1 point.
What a cracking race this is between these two stalwarts of motorcycle racing! And that's just put paid to Biaggi's hopes, surely.
Yeah, that's That's it, done and dusted now. 7 laps to go, and look at the gap he's pulled out. They're pretty much on the same lead. There's GG.
Yeah, no comment, I think that's it.
But that's the thing, I mean, Max is starting to make more mistakes than he has done in years gone by.
It's the final lap then. 2.3 seconds the gap between Checker and Biaggi. Haga and Badavini. Badavini looking for a way up the inside. Can't find it here. Heading down towards Rio. Tight turn to the right and then back towards the back straight.
He
Flip-flop right.
He looks like he's got it, in control.
Yep. And now left. Little bit of a straight here.
I think this midsection is where he's going to attack, perhaps into here.
Yep, maybe Quercia or Tremonto.
Yep, I think that's your 2 corners. This one here or the next one.
Checkers away. The gap 2.3. He's going home with the double.
We love you, Checker, but can we please watch the other race?
You can't take your eyes off the number 7.
No.
Biaggi will be, I reckon, relatively happy with the injuries, and 2 second places. Pretty impressive. But here we go. And
he's in front.
He's got him. Badavini's got him at Quercia. And now he's only a few corners away from an historic podium for the Italia BMW team.
Well, come on, let's see. Haga's not going to give up that easy.
I think it was at this circuit that they got their first podium last year.
Yep.
But Checker crosses the line to double bubble in Misano. Oh no, Haga's got him! Great fight back by Haga! Whoa, Badavini!
It's a fantastic performance so far. We expect here to be competitive, but not at this level. No, we get the best we can get in this track, and so far we work so well. No, the team, we did a good test. Second race we choose a different tire because we expect more hot, and I think did the right decision. And the bike gave me an even better feeling that the race won.
Carlos, at the moment you're very good at winning. You're not very good at celebrating the win after what's happening.
No, it was amazing. I couldn't believe at the end because the chain broke. But it's much better broke at honor lap that during the race. No, I don't know what I did. No, maybe there's some spin with the back wheel, stretch the chain, and then bike doesn't run anymore. But anyway, I find a good scooter and I arrive on time.
So another perfect weekend for Carlos Checker and the Altea Ducati team. Now that's 4 wins in a row and 8 overall for the season. The Spaniard proved once again unstoppable to take Ducati to an unprecedented 28 wins at the Misano circuit. Riding injured, Biaggi's 2 second places were hard-earned. He stays in 2nd overall and in contention. Supersport, there was a rare opportunity for all those chasing the so far dominant Yamaha teammates of Chaz Davis and Luca Scassa. Between them, they won all 4 races to date. But Luca Scassa had infringed the rules by riding at the track on a track day, a non-designated test track. That meant he had to sit out the race weekend. Going into the race weekend, the 2 Yamaha riders were on equal 70 points at the top of the leaderboard. Australia's Brock Parks was just 10 points behind in 3rd on the Kawasaki. Front row start, the Aussie knew he was in for a chance of a big score to get himself back into contention. Let's head to the start with Britain's Sam Lowes in pole, championship leader Davis in 2nd, the 2 Kawasaki's, David Salon, 3rd, Brock Parks in 4th. But who is going to make hay in the sunshine of Misano? Let's find out. They hold them a while, on go the lights! Out they go, and away we go, and Lowes gets away well.
Brock's up there too, probably into about 3rd position. Chaz Davis.
Look at him go.
And Brock slots into 2nd.
Tall as you like, Chaz Davis picks it up, and Brock Parks takes 2nd, and that is very relevant. 2 riders going down.
It's
hard to tell at the moment, but on goes the race.
And Sam Lowes is back. Gino Ray up the inside there. Well, there goes wide. Is that?
I think that's Florian, yeah. But it's Davis who leads. Brock Parks 2nd.
right every time, but that's obviously the line that he chooses to take. I'll tell you, one man on the move forward is Ellison, actually. He's just in the back of your screen there, up to 6th position, so he's on a bit of a charge towards the front.
Well, 10th in the championship, and the former Superstock champion needs a good result, to be honest.
He does need a good result. He's just behind Sam Lowe's at the moment, his teammate. But yeah, the difference, and Brock's in the lead.
Briefly, Quercher, second gear. Brock turns it tighter, and that is excellent stuff by Brock Parks. He knows the measure of the Yamaha, as you mentioned. He's raced it himself 2 years ago, or a few years ago, and now takes the lead. Brock Parks of Australia, number 23. If you were never sure, go and look at the back of his neck. It's tattooed right there. Brother Alex racing, of course, in Great Britain.
Oh, Brock wide.
And loses a place.
But look at that Dioncy.
He's right there.
Yeah, I think Lucas Gasson might be right. Last thing you need is you know, a wild card like Dioncy mixing it with these guys for the championship.
And here he comes. Whoa!
Oh, there's Davies running wide there.
No,
now, Davies, did you see that? See the marks? Bit of deja vu there.
Yep.
Chaz Davies has to run through the painted lines. If he doesn't, he'll get a ride-through penalty, and he did the right thing. But
Well,
that's dropped him right back down the field.
totally playing into Brock Parks' hands. And we said, come at the hour, come at the man. We needed Brock Parks to step up because it's been a Yamaha affair all year long, and nobody has really cracked them. And there's a chance with Scatter out, and with a mistake by Chaz this time, for somebody else to come up. Brock Parks has taken up that mantle. Lowe's still battling with his teammate Ellison. Marino's up to 8th. Ria still 9th. And Harms drops to 10th position.
Yeah, surprising. Tamburini and Harms expected them, after qualifying well, to be further up than they are.
Come on, Fabian. And he's doing it.
Yeah.
Boy, he's taking some risks.
He is.
It's a good feeling, a good atmosphere. There were hijinks in the pit yesterday when Brock didn't go out, and they were just fooling around in the rain, and a lot of good camaraderie with the Spanish and the Australians. I don't know how good Brock's Spanish is, but whoa, through goes finally.
Yeah, Sam Lowe's.
Always going to happen.
And
Salon's going with him.
Thank you very much.
Well, this could be an almost brilliant finish for Kawasaki.
Well, let's look into here. This is going to be good.
Go on, David!
Whoa!
Through Curva del Caro, the carousel. Just a couple more corners now. He's gingerly through there. Misano in his sights now, the last corner of this track. And what a victory it's going to be for Brock Parks of Hunter Valley, Australia. He can see the line now, and Parks parks it at Misano across the line for victory.
You know, it's sort of been a long time coming. We've been there, but we've struggled a little bit and had a couple of tough years in Superbike, and I'm really happy to come back now with a great team. Kawasaki are putting all the effort behind me. My team, you know, they're the ones I got to thank for this win. You know, they've been working so hard in the break between the other races, and feels really satisfying to win the race. I felt really comfortable out in front. I was pushing there in the middle of the race, and then I seen the gap start to get bigger, and then towards the end I could sort of back off a little bit, but I still tried to keep the pace, and you know, I felt like comfortable I could keep that 1-2 second bracket, and it felt really good.
And good for you guys, not a Yamaha on the podium there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the points goes at the moment, but hopefully we're leading the championship. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, it's really satisfying to be in the hunt for the championship, and we tested in Aragon, so we feel really good there, and we go
home circuit, obviously.
Home circuit, and hopefully we can do the same there for the team.
A deserved win then for the ever-popular Aussie Brock Parks, and it's been 2 years since he has won, and one that takes him to the lead of the championship by 5 points, and also just 7 days before the team's home race in Aragon, Spain. But then, Scatter will be back, and it will be gloves off for all of them when they meet again in round 6. In round 3 of the Superstock 1000 Championship. It's an all-Italian fair right from the start as championship leader David Giuliano of Rome hurtled off the line from second position to lead into the first corner ahead of Danilo Petrucci and Sylvain Barrier of France. Barrier would soon come together with fellow front row starter Antonelli. The Italian coming off worst and ending his race on the first lap. At the front, Giuliano was flying and increasing his lead with every lap. Petrucci tried to challenge from second place, but the gap remained some 3 seconds throughout the race. Barrier dropped to fourth and battled with former champion Nicola Canepa throughout the race, the Frenchman holding him off till right at the end. The end came earlier when the nasty crash from Trek rider Salek brought out the red flag. But by then, Giuliano knew he was never going to be caught, so the Roman Davide Giuliano extended his lead in the championship with his second win of the season as they too head to Spain in 1 week's time. Well, perfect sunshine, bagfuls of drama and action in every series. But the man of the moment continues to be the charging bull, Carlos Checa, who now heads home to Spain with a commanding lead. Aragon is a new track to the series, so it's unknown territory for all the contenders. So there'll be nothing plain about the racing in Spain. So don't forget to join us again. Until then, from me, Jonathan Green, goodbye for now.